Hey my loves, it's your girl Ivy May and I'm back with another hair tutorial. Today's video will be sponsored by Yolissa Hair. If you want to know how I achieved this look, like always, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Yolissa Hair reached out and they sent me over a 22-inch HD Bodywave unit. As I opened up the packet, I was immediately amazed of how thick and full this unit was. They sent me over 180 density, but I honestly believe it might be 200 density. But you know, I ain't complaining. Like always, the bag always comes with a few goodies. Also, the knots on the lace were small, and that's always a thumbs up. I bleached the knots on the lace and left it for about 25 minutes, and then I washed it out. And after that, I went straight into the plucking process. Now when it comes to the plucking process, I don't really have a specific type of method. Every closure and frontal is different. My main aim is just to thin out the areas that are dense. Some frontals and closures require more work than others, but for this specific type of frontal, I was absolutely pleased with, as I didn't spend too much time plucking. Naturally, when it comes to frontals, the middle section of the frontal will always be denser than the sides. So here you see me sectioning off a piece of the frontal and working in with my tweezers where it's particularly thick. I will be doing a more detailed plucking tutorial available on my website for purchase, so keep your eyes open for that. For our tutorial today, we have the beautiful Mutyalateef. I have all her socials listed down in the description bar below. Like always, we start off with the stocking cap. I have a more detailed video on the stocking cap method in one of my first videos. I'll also list that down in the description bar below. The wig did run a bit small, so I did have to make some alterations, but that was on me. I requested for a medium cap. For Mutyalateef, I should have got a large cap, but like I said, I did do some small alterations. If you would like to see a detailed version on how I do that, feel free to let me know in the comments. The HD lace was giving us scalp, which we love. I'm loving how companies now are starting to realize that HD lace is the way forward. I love working with HD lace. I think I've mentioned this in the past. It just gives me the best results every single time. You guys already know, if you want a good install to last you, always wear 3 or more layers. I personally do 3 layers and it usually lasts my clients a long time. You can use more, but I wouldn't recommend it. 3 is a good number for me, so if you want your install to last, definitely consider having 3 or more layers of glue. Where you can see shadows of lace, I do correct towards the end of the install with a little bit of tint and foundation. So when doing this process, just take your time, make sure that you're looking at the hair from all angles to ensure that you get the best results for your client. So after I finish gluing down all 3 sides of the lace in 3 layers of glue, I then section out the baby hairs. So now I'm getting Mutyalateef to hold down her baby hairs and sideburns, and then I go in with my VO5 Mega Holding Mousse. I love this stuff. And then I almost forgot to add in my Ebin Wonder Lace holding spray. Guys, since I discovered this spray, I've not looked back. Literally, this stuff is like crack. If you want your install to last beyond your installation, I would definitely suggest having this spray and spraying it like every 2 days after you've got your hair installed. It definitely has changed the game for me as a hairstylist. We then use the Yolissa headband to secure the lace, and we're now getting ready for the styling process. Okay, so now we've come to the fun part. When it comes to the curling process, you already know I'm gonna take this shit seriously. So what I do first is dampen the hair with a spray bottle, and then I go in with my VO5 blow drying spray. I love this spray because it gives the hair a little bit more texture, and it allows the curls to last longer. So if you want good bouncy curls to last, definitely consider getting the VO5 blow dry spray. And then with the blow dryer on high heat, you then go in and blow dry the entirety of the head in sections. Please work in sections, because if you try to cheat your way and do it all at once, you may find when you start curling the hair is still damp. So I always work in sections, making sure that the hair is completely dry before I start curling. Also, I like to mention, although I am blow drying all the curls out, you still want to make sure that if you intend to buy hair to curl, you still get Bodywave or any pattern with a curl. And that's simply because Bodywave or any pattern with curls always has some texture to it, whereas the silky straight hair always has a silicone coating, which can affect the curl outcome. Another key to having bouncy, luscious curls is layers. You want to make sure that you're incorporating layers into your styling process. This has helped me a lot. I always used to be afraid of layers, especially because my clients always used to tell me, oh no, I don't want my hair cut. But I always let them know that if you want that look, that, you know, bouncy, curly, effortless look, you're gonna have to cut your hair. And it's not a bad thing. So now I'm going in with my Tresemme curling iron. I'm not too sure the dimensions of this specific tool, but if I do find it, I will definitely list that in the description bar. I particularly love this curling iron. I've been using it for about 4 or 5 years now, and it just gives me the best results every single time. So when it comes to curling, I always get asked how I do it. The easiest way I can tell you on how I get those curls is how you position your tool and what way to curl your hair. So for the left hand side, it will always be counterclockwise, and for the right hand side, it will always be clockwise. I hope that makes sense. when it comes to the baby hairs, I use my pencil straighteners to slightly curl the hair inwards, and then using my Ebin spray, just a tiny bit on the edge brush, I use that and my fingers, and then I create swoops, creating the baby hairs. Now I am taking down the curls out of the pins, and then I'll be combing them out with a wide tooth comb, and then again with my fine tooth comb, just to define the style a little bit more. I'll definitely give Yolissa Hair a 10 out of 10, as the curls held so nicely after I took the pins out. After the initial comb out, it's okay to go again with your shears if you need to create more layers. To tame the flyaways and to add extra shine, I go in with my Tame It Wax stick, which will be available on my site once it's up and running again. So please bear with me, all my products will be available soon. Now, if you have made it this far into this tutorial, we are now done with this look. Mutia is looking absolutely stunning. The link to this specific wig will be available in the description bar below. Again, thank you so much to Yolissa Hair for sponsoring this video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.